All right, so here is Sean Strickland, no longer the champion, but still one of the best 185-pounders in the world. He's got that high guard and outstanding boxing style. That says nothing of the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt that he hasn't had to lean upon in recent big-time UFC fights. But this man is known for having outstanding cardio. He lives in the gym. He is a born fighter. And unlike a lot of men and women on this fight night, he loves fight night. He is able to channel those nerves in the proper way. And all eyes are on Sean Strickland in another massive spot here tonight. Doubt him now, folks. Doubt him now. The undisputed UFC middleweight champion, Dricus du Plessis. And even though, of course, he wanted to beat Israel Adesanya for the title, it ended up being Sean Strickland. This man's the best in the world. And he has had knockers and doubters every step of the way. They knocked his cardio. They knocked his grappling. The man can fight. The man's a born fighter, as are a lot of individuals who grow up in South Africa. And now that he's the champion, in theory, he's 20 to 30% better. We'll see if the incumbent can get dethroned here tonight. All right, so the tension is palpable. Both fighters have graced the octagon, ready to go here at the famed Honda Center in the Big A, Anaheim, California. All right, now let's get you our tail of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Sean Strickland. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Dricus du Plessis.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
All right, early round action here, and it has been a remarkable rise to UFC prominence for Sean Strickland. He has always had the shiny record, but once he found this middleweight division, he took off like an absolute rocket. And even though there are stylistic challenges in this division, especially when it comes to strikers like this, Sean Strickland's undeterred. He believes that he knows how to outlast and break opponents, and he's going to try to not just break his opponent's face tonight, but break his will as well. Oh, he's got his back.
Oh, right into mount. Big ground and pound.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Sean Strickland.
This is a terrible position.
All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
And now they're starting to pile. He's starting to pile them together. Punch after punch is starting to land from the top position.
All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guards.
Going for a submission now, or so it appears.
He's looking to finish, John.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Well, he's got his back now. Excellent ground and pound strikes here by Strickland.
Beautiful ground strikes landing.
All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes.
Oh, you got to love the ground and pound strikes here.
And another one. Another strike from the top lands for him.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Oh, looks like he's trying to isolate an arm, maybe set up a Kimura here, DC.
He's attacking the Kimura. Watch for him to step over to try to get him up on his hip.
Round 2 is next. All right, heading back to the corner now, and we will keep a close eye on things. Du Plessis' eye is really looking pretty bad after those 5 minutes. We'll see what the cut man can do about it, but if he doesn't get the swelling to subside, that eye could swell shut. Well, if you're the replay guy, a lot to like in that previous round. A lot of damage being inflicted.
Yeah, I mean, and look at the swelling now, John. He wasn't doing what he needed to do to move his head, and he's paying for it. You cannot allow for an elite-level mixed martial artist to connect at that rate and think that you will not be wearing the damage. He's wearing it now. I'm interested to see what changes he makes to give himself an opportunity. Great job getting that punch to the target.
Strickland gets caught by that straight punch, beautifully landed by the opposition. He's got a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
Whiffs on the straight right hand.
Big shot there to move left.
And there's that elbow blocked by Sean Strickland. Du Plessis' eye is closing up. Oh, fighter lands a punch to the head out of the clinch position. Du Plessis gets caught by that straight punch. Can't take too many more of those. Back to the single.
He passes to half guard. He's got to be careful here.
Lands with the ground and pound here. Well, I'm not sure if there's a facial fracture of some kind, but the...
Oh, he's got the choke. That is tight.
Oh, you don't see this every day. Nice adjustment.
He's trying to get to the opposite side and get an arm triangle. His arm triangle is looking pretty tight. He's got it locked in. He's got to clear the guard, drop his chest, and get the finish.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Du Plessis got him in a crucifix now. Going to go to work from the top. Making all these shots count. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound?
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter, and he's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud. All right, well, he's got him softened up here. Oh, that rear naked choke attempt is tight. Oh, he's out.
Huge elbow lands for this guy. Postures up and throws it with all of his body.
Jeff, these submission setups aren't that bad, but he keeps getting denied.
Yeah, because he's not panicking. He's taking his time. He knows what to do whenever something is coming in his direction. It's beautiful. It's beautiful to watch a guy comfortable even when he's under attack.
How's the vision? See?
All right, well, that'll do it for the round. Du Plessis' eye has never looked worse, candidly. The cut man's going to get in there and hopefully put some end swell on that, or that eye's going to swell shut, DC. All right, so back to the stools we go. They say defense wins championships, and he has not defended well tonight.
He isn't trying, or at least it doesn't seem like he's trying. He has got to move his head. He's trying to react when the punch is already coming, and that's not working. If he takes many more of these shots, this fight is going to be stopped due to the swelling.
All right, here we go with this third round of this championship fight.
Oh, big punch lands.
Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Really smart approach by the offensive fighter. Bad.
Oh, man, he's hurt. You cannot sit in this position. The referee will have no choice but to stop the fight. Very active off of his back. Lands a beautiful strike from the bottom.
Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up.
Back mount now. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Du Plessis. Another ground and pound strike gets home. Well, an incredible fight thus far. Both fighters look like they could be finished at any time. If you wondered about the heart on either side, that question was answered tonight.
Nothing. There are no more questions in regards to these two fighters. Both of these men have been hurt. Both of these men are swollen. They're bloody. They're both, even though they're both willing and ready to continue this fight. All these actions, though, these big actions, got to wear on the gas tank of both guys. This man is landing brutal ground and pound.
Print the shirts, ground and pound. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard. Now he's got an arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get enough pressure to finish his technique.
Working on Ezekiel choking, he somehow gets out.
He just had to stay patient. It's so unfamiliar. If you panic, you're going to get submitted. He didn't panic. Now he's got a good body position, yup.
Takes his back now.
He has done such a great job of targeting that cut that now he has his opponent in a critical situation.
Du Plessis really pressing now, and he's got his opponent's belly flat on the mat. All right, great position for him here. He's got the full mount. See if he can get that ground and pound going.
Oh, he's got to get it going, but he can't rush. A lot of times, guys get in the full mount and they rush, they get nervous. They're like, oh my goodness, I'm winning. Reality is, you're winning, but it can change in a matter of seconds because then they can be gone. He's got to drop his hips, be really heavy at the opponent's base, and then just start to work. Make the opponent give his back so that he can try to get his chokes off or find great ground and pound, but very patient ground and pound from such a dominant position.
All right, well, defense wins championships, and perhaps he can shore some things up there. Here are some replays from the damaging previous round.
Well, he's got to. He's got to change some things if he doesn't want this cut to get worse. But hats off to his opponent. His opponent found the target. His opponent knew exactly what he wanted to accomplish, and he got it done. He's got to continue down the path in order to make the cut worse.
Strickland's cheek is just pouring blood all over his face, all over the canvas. That gash is terrible, so bad, we might even get a stoppage here. We'll see. Back to the left hand now, unable to connect. Nice uppercut by the champion. All right, well, the local hospital might be busy later tonight. What an absolute war this has been. The Cutmen have done a pretty good job, but both guys are leaking in the face area.
Yeah, they're working full. They're working full tonight. I mean, the Cutmen are having to try to piece these two together after every single round. But this has been fun. This has been a fun fight between two incredibly tough mixed martial artists, and they are laying it on the line.
All right, feet on the hips here. Du Plessis back in half guard. He's very comfortable here.
Oh, he got to the spot.
Under 3 minutes to go in round 4. Well, this UFC fight is sort of dissolving into a...
He's got that arm triangle. Watch him pass to the opposite side. It looks real tight. He'll drop his weight to try to finish his technique.
Oh, and now he gives up on the submission.
Getting him out here.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Strickland's in half guard.
Great shot from the top position.
Oh, another strike lands from the top. Du Plessis back in full mount.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Under a minute now to go in the round. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you gotta be careful here. Du Plessis trying for a submission here.
Got it isolated.
Oh, the submission defense holds up, he gets out.
He said that he was ready for everything that would be thrown at him. In that position, he showed that and proved it.
Oh, great transition there as he reverses to top position. Beautiful work on the ground there by Du Plessis. 20 minutes down, potentially 5 to go. All right, we're going to stay with him and follow him back to the corner to the stool because that is a really severe cut that he is dealing with. We'll see if the cut man can stem the bleeding here.
Touch it open good. Ref wants to stop this fight, but you're not going to let him.
All right, DC, we got a few clips of the damage done in that round. Can see where things really started to escalate.
Yeah, really opened up that cut, John. The blows are just devastating. He's got to get out of the way more. I mean, if this guy won't do it himself, somebody's got to help him.
Yeah.
Because you cannot keep taking these types of shots.
You ready to fight? Ready.
So here it is, folks, 5th and final round. Shot right on the button.
I mean, perfect liver shot. That is the most debilitating shot in all of fighters. It is very difficult to recover from that.
We send it inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 30 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout and